Memoir Kwaba Eba Skeleton Man TV. So Skeleton Man TV and a wushi. Say way your first time bomodia subscribe. Me notification is so. Click all no send the video. Bia ye di betumuno abusia. Wo son sabe kan wonye bia sure. Me dasi bebre. Abusia for Opambour the nation's prophet one only counselor Lutterodt abusia oma crash me say oma crash ekoba ni saying ni nyina ejina the Russian Balthazar abusia and sensemu a wakofa ba no enunti ana oma eden oma crash we bremi abusia counselor Lutterodt also no the Ghana mpanyimfo no di brem yeden wo di brem emomo because akwa no obewura mu no yete say Minister of Communications Sam George or new Russian ambassador akoyeden akoshia na ebusia omukoshia ye no ambassador ni tremu a afei ebusia afei ana chese omukọ akohwehwem se akwa no ampani ampa wo ye Russia ni eno na councillor Lutterodt say enti akwai all baga na hanum no no ni information bia passport odi ba ye no information bia nye den enimu ana sedien afei su no oba Ghana hanum no no okura phone no oje mame numbers wono omu di nkomo esa no omu ye den e chat ye e wo WhatsApp but problem e wo ho ni say e ma no so obia nye den enko report say akwa no aye den wodi omu bone obia amfa information bia e fa no ho enye den enko ma the authorities enunti no councillor Lutterodt say bibia nye den bibia ensie ebusia the nation's prophet also no de akwa no wonya no kra obabu bono ebusia obabu bono because yawe ano ye den wo de ba ya wo de abema Ghana ma no onimpa so yare ebusiafo nso aba Africa hanma yawe owo no wo ye den was spreading it say ya because oba say oba be den wo ba be say Africa for say yare no de mama na wonim say e be spread into ma no ana otisi wo mso no obo mo to ebusia aye butu mo de mumiem bonra video no.
And why are we giving this to the mileage? Me think say girl I go cry be oh baby say HIV say
Kenya allegations, yeah.
But if the man has infected anybody in Kenya as is alleged, then all these girls are infected. And the guys who have eaten these girls after these girls have met the Russian men, they should report to the hospital that they are infected. It was this Saturday where Ali was telling us that his ex-girlfriend came who was speaking Russia. During the same time.
They see me there no. 3 years ago.
No, Papa no Nikroma.
Papa no busy about. You see, 3 years ago he was here. 3 years ago, the OBC recordings were done 3 years ago,
Okay.
and the girls in question, most of them are not even around anymore.
Okay.
OBC narrative, no. But me the say, when there is no official complaint, where do we hold it from? The Minister of Gender, I think she issued a statement, if I'm right. I saw it.
Yeah.
Foreign Affairs have gotten involved. The communication have gotten involved. Is there any seriousness
about
attached?
The Interior Ministry. Complain
But that's it. So, if truly, stop posting it because it is say a pesi ehun bibia. No crepa say we high again. Ni a pesi ehun bibia. Dey ehun bibi ni. Because Hali, ya code digitals is here. Our airport. So who do what is here now stamp or passport? It's easy to recollect who entered and who never entered.
Where they slept and where they went.
Because Nippon trouble because all ban were book. You find say we are book so better Hali hotel. But we do and one koda. But in the system no, or in the detail shemu fi Russia and sana odu Ghana. Say transit people no ye what baby a ye na ye me boa ye tu kwa ye. So say Interior Ministry say Foreign Affairs Ministry or gender, like all these people are there. And me can say be a Russian ambassador, me can say be a fake, me can say AI story. But some papa say you have to invite Russian ambassador. Ye bisa ne say ne Russian ana Hey.
Our ministers.
Our ministry, you see, I don't want to blame the ministers. So do you know why? Because so can back at your say, you know, come ministry wa. You want microphobia more ye jumana cha more ha with the oko supervisor mukeke. They be a majority of them are those who cause the problem. What I say? So the chief director not you. Only ne jumani nyame so ye long time in the ministry. And your minister na bad.
Minister so gather some materials no
Before
before he goes to meet the Russian.
So now anti Jamaica said, "Oh no, papa no ye jumana check." The ministry knows what they are supposed to do. If now Molate, I mean the gender ministry, all right, will come out with anything, it's because the chief that or watch on him, I mean, he knows what to do. So if you're allowed to come and speak, like Anvas will always say, who is the producer? So when he's sitting there speaking, we're thinking that the host is brilliant. There is somebody who have done production for him to speak. Ideally, that's what it's supposed to be. So if you allow somebody to come and speak openly, and his voice is heavy per his position, and is empty, he makes you speak against the one who came to speak. You invite a Russian ambassador, asking him, is Nene a Russian? Then he tells you he's alleged to be a Russian.
And you say you.
I want Louis.
You say you are going to tell Ghanaians. You say you are not sure.
How do you tempt us to speak ill of these people? No, the guy entered your country, and you went to ask the ambassador. This guy who entered, not with passport number 1724, not with an image except the one we're having in the yellow shirt, not with a date of entry and date of expiration and leaving. Because when you get a visa to enter Ghana, there's an expiration on the visa. What are we talking about? Has anything happened? Why are we acting as if we are concerned about Ghanaians? Especially about Ghanaian women. My foot. What's this hypocrisy? Why? Why? And the people that we are claiming they are involved, none of them have been born enough to go and say that, yes, I met this man. This is that. Because, my brother, if anybody is doing a WhatsApp chat with you, they don't chat from Frama. They chat from contact. Is that not it? So if any of these girls have the boldness to come and say that I had a chat with this Russian agent, you can check the number. And even the number should be part of the evidence. But as we speak, none of these girls have come with a message to show us that his number is this. Even the girls who are talking have never said that when I gave him the number, if he has been able to register a Ghanaian number to chat with, it tells you a lot of things are not going right.
Well, we are not sure it's a foreign or a Ghanaian number.
So we've not done any due diligence. We want to follow the social media ranting, and we are wasting resources of government and giving us opportunity to speak against those who are taking the leadership position like the ministers. Many I know. We are in this country. Remember when they say somebody there was a battering between a woman and a husband in one of the places. Is that the guy, the gun boy, the landlord? Okay. I remember that the minister of gender went to have a whole video with the lady. Remember? I felt sad in America. She's too big to be there. Because at the end of the day, the detail of the incident, now narrator chonle, ehani taflache ehielu, kake gayumonko hielu eni changashi, iliake neken kwesa man mentuishi matabi ujoba.
Counselor, way forward.
There's no way forward because nothing has happened. Nothing has happened.
Nobody has reported nothing has happened.
Halifa, I said Saturday when you spoke, in all your narration, it was just like what I'm saying. No tobacco. Your problem. Somebody has taken a video and you ask, literally, there are girls today, go on TikTok now, who by nobody's problem have taken videos of themselves and they have posted. Have we kicked against it? Nene, you are old.
Nobody has to report.
As you are, I can let you go right now, see a certain picture, and then send a message to the picture you saw. DM me. By 7 o'clock, keep up on there. Keep up stick. Nothing has happened. And I'm saying that if there's any education, there's nothing we can educate the girls about. Because if truly somebody thinks that your right has been infringed upon, enya titimra, a common knowledge, and komo you did the biameboa. I don't know being coca say, upon a can assemble for my image to be protected. Only me share. What's up on only me here, you the number you say, so it will help in the investigation. So behind the scene, but say, ye nim passport or the baha, ye nim do or quite non call ye nim. Say, platform in a moose head. And don't send a picture, I don't send a picture. How do I? So Halifax sent a picture of the man in the yellow. Son with a certain girl picking his number on our page. So as we speak, whether the man has exited the country, we don't know, because the number of days you are given when you enter into the port of Ghana.
I hear he's in Guinea.
Obiso or Guinea. Yaka Guinea for so. Omo ye due diligence afa. Obi about you share. Now they always say so with one now. Halifax, I think nothing has happened. Okay. We are only wasting our time on no information. But for the images of human beings, psychologically, the girls in these pictures will need help because Ghanaians can talk. Before they will finish you and say, you might bury your head because we do not place value on counseling. Let's rather help them voluntarily in a way of make protect your own image. Say, Oba, Yanko, Memon cover front decks. Come and see the Minister of Gender. So you go to the Secretariat. What's your name? My name is Angela Kobe, and why here to see the minister? I am the lady in the video, and the minister asked me, we shouldn't create this protocol. If truly we want to use some of us the way we can use backdoor to help people, so that those people in the picture can have some assurance. They don't need hospital, they don't need police station, but there's a place that they can help them to recover their images that have been posted, whether by consent or no consent. But for me, no come back.
Hey, also for no phone and there also sano. What the children will not get to Prophet, what the children director? One do a Sunday. Only for Pacha one Casaoba or so for Kennedy of Republic. No, you know for say one. What's me find me Pacha me. Let me find the idea. Many being a prophet. Never young Cassan for say dear. So for the Aquasoni, a good a you air prefer over what? Until Gano or Mammy or Papa or Mammy or Papa will see our gun. Every day, look for a bridge. To me, woman, so for a money be our brante, our real Emia. So for yo. There's a Russian Iberman 1 year, Yana said Ghana 4 man, the Bimu on day. Oh, for me, Fabric Russian. Okay, Prophet, maybe to me, in the Russian in the back. You will be our prophet. Oh, my dot. Oh, yes. Anna Obian sworn the boy. Obusa age. Oh, who is so many young prophet. Obian swore earlier or boy. A boyfriend. A beans will come. Didn't know so funny now. Yes, I was very a junk of Mogu Monimas. It's an understanding because the man Casso Gugan and Massan. And your man Cassa, or Mobusia for Grand Cam. Or Mobusia for Grand Cam. Or number for a woman Cassa. One hour down. Hello, prophet. Kenyan Wakuno. If I say, when we say, a branch and the is out there, what do we so, none baby all Chabran to much and Anna. So for so, I was out buying channel. I was sent Russia for a channel. Father Mamputi as one wine.
I was one in the crop for Chiabrantian because on himself, a yare for. Yo, yare quam quarian, what ye man for. We're free abrofum. Jimmy Samoa Samsa. Me the brave man crash money in a sofa. Me the brave man chair money in a. Well, you're so stupid and fool. So for Mr. Abrantian, you're very stupid and fool. What said that somewhat yare? No, what do you for a brochure by Africa for? And chap was our Yabuamo bois. When you was Sia penny, but when Nimnas or Yaquasia. When you fui come on. Ghana former to come Cobrich. Or me very careful. Say Yana brought from the bay, your mom. And told me very careful, Yare. When you saw your brandy party, no one in San Bro, Tono, so meow. Sister, what we are the area bebo. Won't share your Obabano. None would nip a other about Federal Cross any pebble. What it? One shall Obabano. No nip a other about no Federal Cross any pebble, baby, I patch them. Would you mention it? No mabra papa. Never did you want to know any Mirisika. No one in Mirisika. When you briska briquatia, Ube wound them. What nonsense is that? What was your papa so for what Jimmy Pa? This only saw Yari is not a Ghana former. Are you mad?
What the Africa prophet?
What are you Africa for? What job brofono? What job brofono? A Duke Assam was see a fruga. So for Yami Admodia, a Quasiadi, a baby assassin. Now a radical Ghana for. But Pia will share your piano when the Mr. No me Shamau. Now, so dear Bonin, your bonnet, and man, and I.
Only for me, be Cassia party, but the common man.
Open them, Madame de Mabru. So,
I didn't tell me Casa or Baba. Or refuse to cry. When one cry. What's this out? Was me, yes, I did. Maybe you know my way. Any in a video. Oh, some of the 22 gram will be a bonus.
Yeah.
I'm out. The bush you are fire proud of. Hey, just a prophet. Obi. And I never can now because I said, how about it?
Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh God.
Also, phones to me, Shem, come say, who said, over what it will
and Guyana
and cry, Pacho.
Sir,
Brunin out in a bass of Ukulu.
Sir,
when you make catch every same Ukulu. Prophet. So, for who said, Bruni, our Yadian, what they now said about.
So, me say, so when you me. Yet then, as I saw my quiet, yes. Oh, and yes, I know great numbers of Pankin who were Ghana. And can you know when you miss so you make Cassan who could die? I am credit for. And Tronco, and Troyani, I come when you miss in criminals. Yes, and Pennyphobe who the air. Or may Yazan and no move. Scacassia saw some to your money. The head you cry now go to me. Ah, or do for your bay. There you can, and when you may. What you will tell them, there be our day and may Rawacoba. Yahoo, sir, may Rawacoba. And one Casamunso was someone up for Wakam. Now, when you mean, what tell you to a prophet? What else you will tell Anna? Ever hotel. No, it's why I die. Nibra, hotel and Nibra.
Just a prophet. Now, what you hotel? Oh, your reception, and I say,
Bibi Ben, no can microphone you. I mean, here needs to examine. Here needs to examine. Me bound, Bobby, a microphone for mammy. But you bury many mumpo. Where any mumpo? Captain Smart, JB Munso, Sir John Moye, when you miss Rao, Sir Babs, Baba who do a radish row. Ah! Massa, may say a study for her. A foot to a war. Obia would tell us and be a yes, Abrabo with that prophet. I did a wash it, dead Jimpa, we are really. Send you be video on each other. Fenomen did a temple so. Me and Mamma quite sevu to Gusi, sevu Gufunusi, and did it da. Cordonia Chambian, and do maybe a Humbayam, and for to be a mum. And did it da. Got the money in her videos, I bet you hope. and delete.
Odi for ni na o ma.
Enya dia also delete.
Go no ani ti broni ni su di no e wa ha.
Hey.
Die broni na so e wo no wa ha.
Hey.
Na de bia broni ni si di edi.
Ayam nwanwa.
Ifo.
Ayam nwanwa.
E wo so no ni mpa.
Echa excavator. In fact, I reho. Jesus Christ. A Dachina. Obata for Barbara. Yadonamia sister, Sir Bonitatu Amoy. What may come and say? Yet the Radia says, Son can wa.